just pulling about All Mill now, meeting all the lads here. We're at the Carb Zoo tomorrow. France, first time I've ever fished it. Little rabbit there, look. So that should be an interesting trip. Camping out on the field till tomorrow.
I want an old green one. This one's
Tell me you're in France without telling me you're in France.
Cheers.
What are you saying, Alex?
Same with a big cat time. Let's go.
What are you saying, Ben? Talk to me.
Ready for it, kid.
Ready for action. You're all over us. Looks good. He looks good, boys. What place? Mega. Pond. Frog pond. Jesus. What a sell.
So this is Lee's 4 mil of all known. He extracted them all.
4 mil.
So if you plan to midweight, you can get your over here and that. Is that empty dredge? Yeah. You are fine. Get those out of the way, John.
What a sell. Yeah, boy. Draw, Ben, it's the big draw. How lucky are you? Rub your balls.
Was that one? Is it a good one?
Benno's happy. Not me.
We've got 2 tethers on them.
Not me.
Go on. Oh, yes.
Fucking hell.
Number 1.
Proper shit out here.
I am on early 20. You could get ball 15 now and you still could be. Oh, there you go, you got ball 15. Strip fucking last out of the plastic bags. Yeah. Do everything.
Go on, Andy, son.
Ball 2.
He's had a sneaky look over there, look. Come on, share it with the group. That's low, mate.
Alex, ball 1.
Away! Balled it. Peg 11. I don't know if I've made a good swim choice or not, to be honest. Got the margin down to my left, a lot of open water out there. Got the island here, the margin up to my right and the cut through here. Yeah, it looks carpy as fuck, to be honest. I've not seen any fish like. Only fish I have seen has been in peg 1, right over in the corner on the wind over there. I come out third in the draw. Alex, who I drove with, come out first. He took peg 3, which is a flyer, and Ben got peg 10, which was my second choice. I was third out. I like the look of this, to be honest. It's nice close in work and pretty manageable. because I've got nobody down to the left of me. So if these fish do decide to head into open water, it's an easy move into 12 and 13 from here for me. The rigs for the week, a little blowback on a braided rig on that one, Nashi curve shank, and shrimp cultured up bait, topped off a little pink citrus, a little trimmed down yellow pineapple wafter on that D rig, fluorocarbon D, and a little yellow pineapple on that one on a German. We'll see which one works. Out, we're fishing. Job's a good one. Stuck one down this margin. One where these dead trees are here, just off the bottom of the shelf. One a bit further up towards that overhanging tree. There's fish there. It's all chocolate here. When I had a look, it's all chocolated up this arm here. This channel between the island and the bank, so they're definitely in here. What we come for, but a bite's a bite. Bit of fucking fish pond. My first fish of the trip was a 36 pounder. That was on a shrimp bottom bait and a little pink citrus on top. Snowman style. Lovely. There's 24 pounder this in the tail on that. The fins on it. Male. He'll do though. Done the damage. A little citrus glugged and a cold classic bottom bit. Nice 38 common. That'll do lovely. Morning now. It's cooling right off now. Clouds building. It's supposed to get rain today, which will be nice because it's been absolutely red hot. Fish are still spawning up here. And then there's this island and in this margin here. Just little groups of them. Lads are still getting bites, like not many, but there's still fish feeding. On Wednesday morning now, the fish are still spawning up here, look. And the rings open. I'm supposed to get a bit of rain today and temperatures are cooling right off down to about 14 degrees. It's been red hot. And quite a lot of spawn on the end of that island there. There's just little groups of them all around the lake, to be honest. Well, I've moved into peg 4. Lovely swim. Shallow mine, but cracking. There's a bay down here to my left. Goes right back, and a bay down here to my right. Operating all gear like. It's a hit and all jobby. But what a mega swim. Into peg 4. There's a bay goes down to my right here. Snaggy as hell. Got one over there on the end of that bush. One in the bay here. And one over in that hole there. There's a bay goes down to the left here as well. What a swim. Probably hitting all gear in here. Is it hitting all jobby? One bleeping on him. I lost a couple this morning, cut off. One of them little pull and one cut off. But there's a few fish starting to drift in this bay now. Right at the very back, see if I can get them on video. I think one of them's a big ghost common. A few smaller ones like, but they are starting to drift in this bay now. They should round here. See if I can get them on camera. Don't know if you'll pick it up with this. Quite a lot of fish in this corner here. There's not now. I'm expecting a few to drift in. I've seen a few in this back bay to my right here. They are ghosting in now. Seen a big ghosty. Big ghost common. And seen quite a big mirror. There's quite a few small ones in there like, but they are getting in there now. This bit of sun's, you'd expect them to get in here at some point. Like 46. The head on that. The width of it. All wrinkly back. Like a sturgeon. Never seen a head on a fish like it. There's my hand, look at the size of that. Big goggly eyes. Nice 46. First light. Lovely. Nice 34 pounder. That'll do nice on an afternoon. He'll do. Beautiful. Nice carp. Could do without catching one of them. Descaling itself in me swim. Been bivvy sword for tonight. Last night. Back on the swim. Head out tonight. Loads of grass carp on the surface. Keep spooking and splashing about and taking flies, and there's a few fish in this bay to my right as well, so hopefully they get the heads down tonight. Final night. Maybe a chance for a whacker yet. Kettle's on. New swim. I moved on by time. The lad was moving out here, Ryan. He'd spent 6 nights in here and lost one yesterday. Fish did move in behind these islands. Yes, I could hear them. He was seeing them. The lad over in steps 2 has just had a 50-pound force, so it tells me they're down here. And speaking to the bailiff yesterday, he said it's going to be rammed on Thursday. I thought it gives me a lot of water here, and no one can fuck me up in here. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you up to date. Well, I've seen a few fish on behind the rope already, and I've noticed a lot of bubbles coming up. I baited up quite heavy with boilie. The trouble we've had this week is a lot of tadpoles about, and every other week the fish have been on the back of the wind, but this week they've got on the wind because obviously it's pushing the tadpoles into the reeds, and they're just gorging on the tadpoles. Hopefully they've exhausted that now. I've seen a lot more fish down this end of the lake today, so it's good signs already. Half 12 on the night. Just had this one here off the rope. It's only a double. Bruise on. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Nice misty start. Had that double last night on my left hand rod up against the rope. Nightmare getting the rod back there in the dark because it's fishing really tight to it, so I've got up early and recast the rod. Quick rebait with a throw stick rather than spamming out there for now. Put a bit more bait out again today. We'll see what happens this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? All I was diving on you. Fucking bastards. I think I've got one. It's me set up in steps 1. 2 in the cut through, 1 in shallow bay. Seen fish in front of Ship Peg and behind the back of the island in sands and in this cut through. Decided to go near that. It's got good form for the big common. That's what I'm here for, so see what happens. I think it's going to be quiet this week. There's only 3 on. 3 on at the weekend. Probably moving steps 2 tomorrow. Looking what I've seen there, I can fish sands and steps 2 at the same time. Probably be a better option. The wind's pushing down. There's a lot of weed over there. These fish are loving the weed at the moment. Starting to ghost in now. Down here. That's not here. I wonder if you'll pick them up. And close. Over here as well. The wind's just starting to push in now. Starting to get in anyway. Oh, down here. Coasting in from all over now. It's not a bad life, is it? Oh, chicken. Good do. The wind's getting stronger. It's overcast today, warm, west-south-westerlies. Conditions are banging. Just had this little one here. About 5:30 in the morning. A little stocky. Not very big, but it'll do. He's a nice fish, that. That's going to be a 40, that surely. Just over 40 pound. Nice. Just over 40 pound. What a cracking fish. Over the moon with that. Well, I was due to move in steps 2 this morning. I had a feeling the big comet had come from there, and matey next door's just landed it. I'm going to go and photograph it, I'll video it. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. There she is, the big comet.
Oh, that's got bigger.
Told you the great grows, doesn't it?
Jeez, look at that.
She grows.
Oh my god, yeah, that's...
She's a grower.
Good hell. Right, baby.
Right.
You know, good shot. That's why I got the 121s, son, yo. 62. Something. 62 and a quarter there.
Is there?
Yeah, 62 and a quarter.
Right.
Hold on, guard you.
You just stay there.
Whoa.
Just back up a bit. Just as a bit of sun, keep going, go on. That's it. Just tilt its head towards me a bit. Stay there. No, tilt it that way a bit. There. Just stay there. Lower it down a bit if you can. bad fish. From the garden. Scar, £53. Beautiful. What we saying? Hey! Nice 36.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll just get a quick video.
Okay.
Lovely 36. Well, that could be the trip ended. Going for it now. Loads in this margin here. Going mad down here, look. Well, I've moved over from Birch. Fish were spawning like mad on Birch, so moved on to Oak. Rods are out, looks banging. Big southwesterlies, fish are showing out there. Plenty of fish out there. So let's see what this session brings from here. I've literally just put the rod out, my third rod, and I've got one on. That didn't want too bad. This one here, £30, 8 ounces. Nice start. Lovely fish that. That'll do. Set this all stocky. That then, we'll let it go. That's a nice common, and she'll do. Get in on that. That's a nice one. Better than what I thought, actually. Let's get a quick video of it. Oh, look at that fucking size.
absolute fucking stonker.
When you looks in, the peach common, £46. Lovely. What a move that was from Birch. Good. Very good. Nice. What a fish. Lovely. I can do it, unless you want to do it.
Beast of a fish that. Let's get his shoulders there. Ooh. Oh. Yes. Oh, get on the it. Look at it.
Some fish down there.
Got me in these bastard raids. On here shitter as well.
A lot of fish out here now. On that third aerator. Put all three in a straight line now. Just fanned them out from the aerator. Keep getting loads of liners. It's the same old script every day. They're down that other end on an evening and on a night. Early morning they'll come right down the middle to that aerator, and then as the afternoon pushes on, they'll move up the sides, either side, come in short. It's just a question of moving your rods about to where they are really. And the little stocky. Keeps the ball rolling though. Another one, like peas in a pod there. Little peas in a pod. Another little stocky, little common. Back you go. Finally, bit better one. That is a nice one. He'll go. Put back on it. He'll go. Ah, fuck! I've got to run. Cracker. £36. I was just playing this. Just photographing this, and the other rod ripped off. Happy with that. Right, the other side. Lovely. Bell with that. Lovely. Another little one. God knows how many that is today. Little fatty.